That
The
way?
audio, is it?
Yep.
Like so?
Yeah, cool. Like that. And try not to bump the table.
I was getting comfy. I like it. It's a good
I
height.
know.
Coupled with this lovely chair.
And so this will, in about sort of 30 or 40 seconds, it'll start up.
Technology amazing. Wow.
And there we go. It's on. And there's quite actually that's picking up quite well, so that's cool.
I was getting comfy. I like it. It's a good height.
Now we close that.
Yeah, because it's delayed.
Yeah. And then we close that. And let me just leave you open on the run sheet, and you can move from image to image as you see fit.
Is something recording the audio?
YouTube is recording it.
Fascinating.
I know. Fascinating.
This
Can
technology
you
stuff
hit
is
command
amazing.
tilt actually? Yeah, I'll just make sure that it's pointing to the right everything. Yeah, Logitech, Yeti. And we're in the air. Okay, cool. Hi. Hi. Yeah, cool, like that. Hi, everyone. I'm Jason. This is Brad.
Hello.
That's Bill's hand. Bill's a bit camera shy.
Yeah.
Bill's in the corner.
Actually, Bill is in the corner because he's been a very naughty boy. All right. Let's get the show off the road. Let's get the show on the road, on the rails. We're not off the rails this week.
No, we're on the rails.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf, Australia's weekly Transformers podcast. I just noticed that Brad has changed the intro and the run sheet for me. It's very nice of you. Thank you, Brad. Sitting next to me for the first time ever, we have the high fiving. I don't know, it's kind of a weird high five. We have the high fiving living legend. This is actually why we never do the show on camera.
Oh, Lord.
Raw and uncut.
It's gone well early.
And sober.
I
haven't had a single
Wait,
drop.
wait,
Make sure,
wait,
what
wait,
is that? Is that?
just checking.
Just check.
Okay, yeah, no. That's gonna stay in the bag, I think.
I feel like we've had us covered.
Yeah.
So this is there we go. This is Off the Shelf. We are the voice of the Transformers Collectors Club Australia. We are in fact the Transformers Collectors
Club of Australia. Yes, it is
all
us.
sitting here in this room at once tonight. So if someone wanted to take out TCCA,
this would where they would coordinate their airstrikes.
Where's the bomb dogs?
I've got a
Daniel's out fighting them now.
Yeah, that's actually why Daniel's not here. He is actually out. He's basically out being Jack Bauer.
Yeah.
Every time he finds someone, he radios them and just goes, "Damn it, Chloe!" Yeah. So enough non-Transformers stuff. We do have a little bit of a script to go through here. So if you'd like to join in our discussions, we are on Facebook. If you actually if this hasn't turned you off joining us so far, we're on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/Transformers CCA. And as you can tell, you'll get a lot more stuff besides Transformers in there. Australian listeners can join us there. International listeners, join us at the Off the Shelf Facebook page. Just go to Facebook and search for Off the Shelf and you'll find it listed in there. Come join the conversation on Twitter, search for Transformers CCA. There is also a website, autobotheadquarters.net/WP Auto. That's actually www.autobotheadquarters.net. We're working on fixing that. That's good. So Brad, do you want to take us through some community news?
We're doing it on the air. We should look at this. It should be off by half an hour. Australian listeners.
No, you know why? It's because you keep changing the script every week.
It's probably me just editing.
Well,
editing.
Bill just edits by
he
edits by
I take stuff out. You can be paid and proud member for just $5. It goes towards getting us here and doing this. Just send me a PM and we get memberships underway, especially after this weekend. Hopefully we get a rise. We're sitting at 89 paid and proud and 1,117 social.
It is the eve of Supanova, which is why Brad's here. It's not really why Bill's here. It's cool to have Bill hang out anytime.
I just had nowhere else to go.
Bill's actually sleeping in the gutter outside. It's the eve of Supanova. Brad is here. It's actually a big time for the club. There's a table at Supanova with our name on it tomorrow.
Yep.
It's going to be our banner. That's actually the wrong flyer, but that's cool.
I'm trying, man.
Try the other one.
Top one.
This is actually going to make no sense to people who are listening to the audio version of the podcast. There we go. Actually, that's completely unintelligible on the camera, but that's okay. We're not used to recording video.
No.
Is all I'm going to say. So we are kind of hamming it up a little bit for the camera.
Right.
If you are listening to the audio version of the podcast, we're sorry.
Go to the YouTube channel, you can watch it there.
Yeah, definitely. I would recommend watching this episode on YouTube if you can. We are going to try. Be warned, you should have seen what we've done for the last hour before this.
Yeah. Woo! Can't repeat that.
I don't know. It was pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the news section. We're going to open up the news section with some Hasbro news. Big news, actually. Big news, literally big news.
45 centimeters big.
Big guy, well,
From a big store.
Whoa, no, sailor.
big guy is coming our way, and he's coming our way first.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be, unless something happens in the next week, we are going to be the first country in the world to get the Combiner Wars Devastator. 6 Voyager class figures that combine to form a 45 centimeter tall Devastator.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming out next week at Big W stores in Australia as part of their toy sale for $198.
Mm-hmm.
That is an interesting price for a big Transformer.
Mm-hmm.
Not unheard of, but he's not cheap either.
No.
Well, that's the Toys R Us Metroplex was that much.
$199.
Yeah, $199. So
I'm just going to try and sneeze over here. I was going to, and it didn't work. You know what? It didn't work. I didn't sneeze anyway. I'm going to sneeze at some point in the next few minutes. So I actually got to play with Devastator last week.
oh yes.
Tell us all about it, Jason.
I'm glad you asked, Bill. So interestingly enough, his box. So the box is massive. It's holding 6 Voyager figures. The figures are not all the same size.
I noticed that on a review I watched of.
Some of them are bigger than others. Yeah, Mixmaster.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, Mixmaster? The dump truck. I can never remember the names. Long-haul. Why is it called long-haul? He's pretty short.
Long distance.
I can't face palm. I've got glasses on.
Brad's taking his glasses off in disgust.
I know.
Okay, so fair enough. He's a long-haul truck. Fair enough. I totally didn't get that. And also, as someone has pointed out, I posted some pictures to the group. As someone pointed out, I lined them all up and I lined Mixmaster up.
The other way. But it works, man.
It works fine.
All I do is
Except that there's 5 bots facing this way and
like
one bot facing that way. I got that wrong.
No. Sorry.
Hasbro got it.
Hasbro got it wrong. You got it right.
So tell me.
The long haul, I reckon, is closer to leader size, or that. What was in the middle? Ultra? No.
None of them are close to leader size.
No.
Maybe if one of them transforms and is like really tall,
like Star Saber tall. We've got live props. We've come prepared.
We've got a visual aid here.
Here we go, kids.
So this is leader size. Okay.
Yes.
So this is Combiner Wars Megatron. This is what we call a leader size figure. Mm-hmm. That is what's that? That's 25 centimeters on its own, right?
Give or take, yeah.
So there is no way that a single Constructicon that combines to a 45 centimeters tall figure is going to be this tall. They're Voyagers. I was going to put that there.
It's a lovely toy.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
It's fantastic. I'm just going to.
If anyone's selling one at Supernova tomorrow, let me know because I still need to find one.
I've seen tons around.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Look, you're in Sydney now. You can go for a shop. Except you can't.
When am I going to have time to go for a shop?
I might go for a shop on Sunday morning.
Well, I've got your number. If I see one around, I'll take. When do you fly back?
Sunday.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent.
Because going off Melbourne, there was no retail figures.
No, you don't go to Kmart and Toys R Us for this guy. You got to go to Toy Worlds and Uncle Pete's and stuff.
Yeah. So just for those of you watching, Bill is fondling Megatron at the moment.
Yeah, Bill, excuse me.
Okay.
No, Devastator.
You gonna buy him?
I am.
You've got him on order already, haven't you?
No.
No?
I am. I'm glad you boys are sitting down.
Yep,
I'm actually going to try to find him locally.
That's not going to be very hard.
No, I very rarely shop locally. You don't understand. This is like a major breakthrough.
So ironically, I'm not.
Hmm.
I'm going to get the SDCC version, which means I can't buy him locally. I need to buy him online.
Shiny.
Yeah, that's kind of the
What
reason.
difference do we see between the SDC version and the Takara version?
Well,
We have no idea.
you got the Chrome.
No, the Takara
The
version.
Takara,
We don't
the
know.
SDCC. Oh, the Takara version.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it. No, sorry.
Yeah. And we know how they like to shine things.
But they
off,
do
so-
have the 6 individual pistols for the Constructicons.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, so that's the thing is that I don't think Hasbro's comes with the guns.
No.
And
They do have
I
weapons
don't know
though.
why.
They do have weapons, the forearms.
Yeah.
They look like giant toasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their weapons.
Yeah.
Well, they need a point of difference, realistically, because you get, in essence, it's 99% the same toy.
Mm.
What are you getting? Another pig with a different color lipstick, basically.
So I'm going to see.
I mean, no, great product. Buy Devastator. Yeah, that is the mean.
So here's the question. As with every other Takara combiner, who are they going to swap out at random for a new bot?
They're not.
You never know.
No.
We don't know that.
No.
What are you saying? They're going
they-
to plug hotspot in there?
Yeah, no. Air Raid is going to be devastating.
Power gliders. He's right out or something.
But
Rodimus Prime is his test.
what if Takara actually came out tomorrow and just said, "Oh yeah, we're doing Prowess data"?
No. Nah, I can't do that. Sorry.
Not from Takara.
No.
Well,
So
Sorry.
they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. Have they ever done anything comic related?
So Takara's Ultra Magnus is actually possibly more OW accurate.
Yeah.
The new one.
The red
repainted.
thighs and stuff.
The red legs, yeah. Although now Ultra Magnus has white legs in the comics, so yeah. Ultra Magnus has been through a color change.
He has.
Yeah.
He has.
Takara's ring IDW. We're about to change the colours.
Look, let's move on from Devastator.
Mm-hmm.
I confidently predict that by next week's show, one of us will have him. I reckon it's going to be Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's under 200 and if it's at your local Target, I'm not holding out hope for Big W because there's been nothing there.
Well, no, but we only know it's going to Big W.
Yeah.
But not
At
your
the
local.
moment.
Yeah,
At the moment, though. At
Yeah.
the moment, it's first at Big W.
Yeah.
So a couple months down the track, maybe towards Christmas, you'll see him at Target and Myer.
So all the guys with the online orders,
Mm-hmm.
they seem to be expecting them in August, and they expect a restock in September. So it's going to be a while between drinks. Like if you don't pick them up in June, I don't think it's going to come in July. It might come to some retailers.
Maybe,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah. But as we were discussing before recording, Big W's has just got dibs on it right now. That's it.
Did they get Metroplex?
Yeah.
Yep.
Big W got it. Kmart got it.
Target got it.
Yeah, I got mine from
Target got it.
You may have
No,
to-
wait. Sorry, Kmart didn't get Metroplex.
You may have to take your hand away from your mouth so the microphone can hear you.
No, Target, Toys R Us. Myer had it, I think. I can't remember. No, Myer didn't have it, did they?
Oh, mine never has anything useful.
They had Combiner Wars Wave 2, though.
Did they? No, they only had Wave 1 when I looked.
Wave 2.
Stupid prices.
What, retail?
Yeah.
Local.
No one
Proper
pays
law,
retail. Okay, let's move on. Devastator, we'll find out more next week.
Yeah, most definitely.
There's some new Legend class figures out, and they're on my shelf.
Right.
Which is
Oh, the little ones.
but first, yeah, Legends of the tiny. So Legends of the tiny ones in Takara speak. This is a Legends class figure.
Mhm.
In Hasbro speak, they're the tiny ones.
Which really symbolises their business outlook so much,
Yeah,
doesn't
pretty
it?
much. So I've got 3 new Legends class figures. I couldn't find Huffer in Singapore. I was a little bit disappointed in that. but
Oh, Huffer.
He's the
I know.
worst of them all, isn't he?
I heard he's pretty good.
He's
Yeah.
just
That's a
the
primary
He's a
paint.
primary
Yeah,
paint.
primary paint.
So
Then again, that Warpath doesn't look too good either.
oh, actually, yeah, that is the other one as well. So yeah, there are four new Legends class figures. Rodimus,
Yeah.
Skywarp,
I
Viper,
noticed that.
and Warpath. And so Warpath is the Megatron repaint. Rodimus is a Blackjack repaint.
Correct.
Skywarp is a Thundercracker repaint, and Viper is a Power Glide repaint. So I want to say new Legends. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I quite like them. They're really, they pop.
I quite like them. I'm not, if I'm totally honest, I'm not in love with Viper. But then I kind of feel like the Combiner Wars Power Glide is a little bit of a miss.
Yeah, well, it's really, I mean, it's just, shoehorned in there to say, well, let's just, bend him over and there's a gun mode.
Yeah, pretty much. I quite like Rodimus, but he's tiny. He needs to be a bigger thing. There needs to be a bigger Rodimus.
When your Rodimus stars are bigger than him. Like,
They pretty much are, yeah.
Voyager Rodimus for Wave 8.
Wave 8.
Well, we're getting 12, so.
Crazy. Combaticons should be next cab off the rank, though.
You reckon?
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, they'll use Hotspot as Onslaught.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah, that'll be next.
Blast off.
The one that I don't get is the Optimus Maximus wave with the repaint of,
But
Sunstreaker.
so you said that's the Masquerade Prime thing, which I don't.
See, that's just, the more you think about it, the more it doesn't make sense. It's
No,
the Autobots
no,
dressing up as the Stunticons,
No,
which you already have.
No, it never made sense. It's not that the more you think about it, the less it makes sense. It never
I'm a
made
slow
sense to
learner,
start
Jace.
with.
It takes me a while to get there.
Okay. Finally, there's a couple of new Robots in Disguise Minicon deployers. So I was actually absent from the podcast last week because I was in Singapore going out and buying this stuff. So there's new RID Minicon deployers. They are Drift and I don't remember the other one. There's an Autobot and a Decepticon one. They look kind of stupid. If you've already bought the figures, there's no reason to buy the Minicon ones other than you get a Minicon. And yeah, they're not really a figure that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Let's move on and talk a little bit about Takara Tomy. So Takara's put out the official stock photos of their Unite Warriors Defensor this week, and they have a deluxe size Groove.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm sure Hasbro will be releasing soon as another
Exclusive.
like Quickslinger and Breakneck.
Yeah.
So it is interesting because it's like they've built redundancy into the combiners this time around. So in the comics, they can have like, they can have like 5 characters make up the main combiner, and then like someone can rip someone's arm off and tear it to shreds.
Yeah.
And they're like, shit, we need to find another figure.
All
right.
Oh, what are you?
I'm gonna wave the enigma of combinations, and then you form a combiner, and there you go. So you have an instant 6th member of the team. Takara, excuse me, sorry. Takara doesn't have.
We're a picture of hell.
Oh yeah, we totally are. It's been a hell of a week. We do apologize. So what is the difference with Takara's Defensor? I'm going to take that away.
Well,
Megatron is actually in the naughty corner now. He's facing the wall.
So what is Takara Defensor? Rook gets the flick.
Yep.
Groove comes in, and Deluxe Groove is gone. There's no Deluxe.
So Takara doesn't have deluxes that clip onto the chest of their combiners.
No, they're sold individually as part of their adventure range.
Yeah.
But then again, there's nothing like we discussed earlier, going and getting a Legends Groove for $10 and using that. But then you'd have 2 motorbikes.
That'd be weird.
But on the other hand, you can get all the rejected limbs and form like a rejector. You can have like Alpha Bravo and Rook and.
So we need one more. We need one more wave of combiners.
That has rejected and just form rejector or something. Like the leftovers, like the angry bots that never got a chance to beat him.
Well, the original Prime would be in that as well because he's not being used for Wave 4. We're getting the white one.
Yeah, the Optimus Max.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
So you think I'd reuse that wave?
Well, there's
that's what
Cyclonus in the Defensor, not Defensor. The Cyclonus forms Galvatronus for no good reason.
Yawn.
Let's move on.
He's got the power of mind control. Ooh, it's like a Bela Lugosi movie.
Get on my foot. So it's kind of weird that Galvatronus has the power of mind control.
And he's a complete nut.
No, he has to use his hands. Okay, so
give him a wand.
So are you saying that it should be like a situation like Harry Potter when he wants to control him? He's like, Wingardium Galvatronus
or something,
And he has to be ambidextrous. He's not going to have that arm all the time.
No. New fembots got shown off at the Tokyo Toy Show this week.
Love them.
Tell me, so you're far more familiar with them than I am. So tell me about them.
Well, basically, Black Arachnia is a remold of the animated Black Arachnia.
Yep.
So actually,
Apparently, there's some remolding going on there.
Yeah,
too.
a lot of remolding. RC
Yep.
is now Nightbird from the G1 cartoon. The ninja robot, the femme ninja robot.
She was in one episode. Oh,
She was
she
in
want
like
to come
one
back.
episode.
Yeah.
She was in one episode.
One episode.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Dude,
actually watched the
seriously,
episode
Brian's
the
axe
other
was
day.
in like for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And he's
True.
like, you
True.
can't.
And now every time you buy
every
a product,
single
there's a-
freaking Prime figure has a golden axe. Like,
I just want to know when we get the city spire with his arm attached to the top of it. That's the next play set after.
just rip it off and stick it on Metroplex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Yeah, Slipstream is Windblade.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Without being remolded.
Poor Windblade. Showing
Yeah,
them
no,
around.
it's in your head, I think.
It's been around
Yeah,
for
but
less
the
than a year,
wings,
so
well,
they
they
could
could've-
have remolded.
The VTOLs
Yeah.
could have been filled
But I'm really, really keen on Black Arachnia and Nightbird.
The paint looks good.
Yeah, love them, absolutely.
And they combiners.
No.
They're just generate thrilling.
They're not.
30.
It's not the Fembot combiners.
No.
No, Victorian, you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen them yet.
No.
Oh. Okay.
We don't even know what vehicles, modes
Mm.
they're going to be.
Hmm.
We know Groove's going to be an RC or a Chromia. So that's pretty much
One
a
of them.
given. Yeah.
Yeah,
Groove would be something.
either Afterburner
I
or
don't
something.
know.
Groove will be in the heart.
Maybe Drag Strip would be something else as well.
Thank you. Okay, so the other news from the Tokyo Toy Show this week is that Diaclone is coming back.
Diaclone.
Very good, yes.
Thank you.
So I wonder if they're going to have similarly sort of like over the top ads.
I really
I
want
hope
to
so.
see.
I hope
You know
so.
that. Arigato
Oh, Jesus
I just
Christ.
want to hear someone yelling and screaming at these
Yeah.
toys they're playing with. They're just talking.
Yeah.
So of course, Diaclone has a special place in Transformers history
Yes.
because most of the Diaclone line.
We
forms
brought them out and
Generation
made them
1.
better.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so Diaclone is the reason why Dinobots have open up compartments.
Yeah,
They're supposed to have
Insecticons.
pilots,
Yeah.
Insecticons do.
Mhm.
Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Ultra Magnus even had a little buggy, powered
Yeah,
buggy,
he
and a
did
little
too.
man.
So it's interesting to see. So Transformers very quickly evolved to no longer need those compartments, and so that part of Transformers history is sort of long gone. And so bringing it back with the 2015 Diaclone line, when now that you know Takara's been manufacturing awesome articulated Transformers for so many years, and then bringing back that human pilot component, I reckon that could be quite cool.
Absolutely.
There's been a couple of bots that have been shown off this week, and it's just sort of like it's a big hulking strong thing, and it's like and it's got a pilot. And it's what Robotech 2015.
Yeah, the thing is, what are the Botcon toys this year?
What are
There's a
the
2-pack of a red hoist and a black skids.
Yeah.
Both originated in Diaclone.
So there's so much Diaclone
So
history
this,
still going on.
this is the year of Diaclone.
Do you reckon this is why Takara's been doing Diaclone repaints of their masterpiece line for the last 2 years?
Yeah, seeing what interests out there.
Yeah.
And then it all just coming together, the Botcon and then the whole new stuff.
How long do you think it's going to be until you get a repaint of Masterpiece Exhaust in the Diaclone line? or at least just release Masterpiece Exhaust in the Diaclone line because his colours are right for it. No. He doesn't have the pilot space, but maybe they could put that in. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah,
So
make some
anyway.
change so you can fit a pile in there.
So
Laying down against the windscreen.
Yeah.
we probably
But that would prove something of you because we've also had a couple of third parties doing drivers as well.
yeah we've had
Takara have sent the feelers out to a couple, couple of
we've
their
had third party doing
subsidiaries.
Diaclone lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
So look,
See?
this is probably
Telling you, man.
not something that we're going to talk about every week or even that much because it isn't actually a Transformers line anymore. It's very separate, but it's still cool to acknowledge the history. And so
Absolutely. Like,
Diaclone is coming back, and
Yeah.
there's going to be new figures out.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's move on to some third-party news.
Mm-hmm.
Generation Toys GT01 Gravity Builder came out, and it really distracted the entire group this week, didn't it?
A lot of polarization going on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's interesting to see a third party bring out a Devastator combiner in the same month that Hasbro and Takara's own, well, Hasbro's at least, Devastator combiner is coming out. And so it's kind of a bold move on their part. They're either trying to grab the attention that Devastator's getting, or they've been in production for so long they may as well just release
it. Yeah, I think that's it.
But it's only prototype. I don't think it's prototype. It was only CADs, wasn't it? So
no, it was definitely there was definitely there was a great test.
You could even see the lean in the body.
Yeah. Do we know when this is coming out?
It won't be until next.
It's $100 a piece. So it is a $600 Devastator.
About $750.
Yeah, we're talking US prices.
Yeah.
Well, then really, you got the camp split on this one. You know what I mean? You got the third party guys bashing the Hasbro Devastator, but mate, that you get 6 pieces for the cost of 1.5 limbs of the third party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he stacks up the Warbitron pretty well. I'm not a fan of the individual alt modes, especially when you've got.
There's something that's slightly over detailed about them.
We were just talking about that with Brad before.
Third party again.
Yeah, they're just too. I feel too much. But
do you feel like they're just trying too hard to sort of justify their price?
But what's the cost on these things? Seriously,
we don't really know.
That's what I mean.
It's okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about bringing that for the camera.
Bulldozers don't tow trailers. They're towing their arms around behind both scrapper and so you look at towing a little trailer around, and that mode looks horrible.
Yeah. So Gravity Builder, its combined mode looks pretty sick.
It does. Nice and chunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. With 4 arms on that.
Yeah.
Here's it. Warbitron. Just look at it.
I reckon $100 per figure's on the light side.
But then again, you're in the situation. Well, okay, the guys that have got Green Giant or Hercules, what do you do?
Keep him. I'll still prefer Green Giant over that.
What do you do?
It's a Devastator. It's not a G1 Devastator.
It's a G1 inspired Devastator, but it's going to be
loosely.
It's more of a sort of a masterpiece Devastator.
No, because the alt modes are off.
Yeah.
The alt modes are way off. The alt modes only exist to service the bot mode. There's no.
Yeah, I personally, look,
Hasbro's Devastator.
Unless you get that third party non-transforming Action Master version. Which
there you go.
Accurate. There you go for $80.
100% G1 accurate. Minus the transformation
for 1/10 of the price.
That was one of the interesting things I always found about the Action Master line. Is that they finally found a way to make the figures look like the cartoons. At the cost of transforming them. So so let's move on. We also saw some more images this week of DX9 Carry, the third-party Rodimus.
I'm liking that.
Yeah.
It's
really liking that.
It's
the Autobot Seeker
growing.
Those wings.
It's growing. I mean, I'm not quite there yet. Now,
you're a fan of Studio Ox?
I'm not really familiar with their stuff. So, I'm not really.
It's a really good interpretation of it. Really nice.
So you said Studio Ox. Isn't that DX?
Yeah, DX9. That's the company that's inspired.
Right. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So I'm not really familiar with their work. What other figures have they done that I know? No,
the character art is what the X9 have based that off.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I should speak in English. But nice. I like it. And the only thing that really I wasn't really keen on was the flame, how it split in two up his chest. But I think they put out a search.
Which design was that? Was that one?
Number 3, it could have been our favourite. It's also Jason's favourite.
So DX9 put out 3 possible variations of the chest flames for Carry. It was today, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Today, yesterday.
I forgot to tag Daniel in it, so I can't remember what day it was.
So basically, what you end up with is you end up with sort of varying degrees of complexity in the flame design. And like the first one is pretty pure, just flames, like sort of G1 stuff.
Yeah.
They get more and more complicated until eventually you get to number 3. And number 3 just looks like it's bright yellow chest hair.
Yeah, it's just fluff, peach fuzz.
It's yellow fuzz.
Yeah, they just gave up. Just said, cock it. There you
go. Suffice to say, my vote goes to Flames number 1.
Number 1, yes, number 1. I think we can all agree on number 1.
No, I want 0.5 that was left in the drawer.
Might be even more basic.
It's interesting
nothing.
though.
It's a blank piece of paper.
It's interesting though, seeing the actual photos of the back with that with his rear section folded up. They've tried to go for as little backpack as possible.
Yeah.
So the panels are pretty thin. I'm just wondering how they all interlock once it all explodes out. How it all.
I think it'd be a case of if you guys have seen or handled the Age of Extinction Galvatron Voyager.
I've tried not to.
It's a shit tool, sorry.
Yeah, but even
It's a horrible toy.
he looks like he's got a bigger backpack on.
Yeah, but
that's
I'm assuming it's just going to be the same mechanics, obviously. It's just
Constant
going to,
movements
you know what I mean? Yeah, and you can put your fist in it. And it's just
because there's not going to be any mass inside for
no.
panels to sit against.
Exactly, so it's going to be hollow.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how.
But I must admit, I really do like how they've taken that design and. I mean, MP9 obviously 2 parts. You got your trailer and that. This is an all-in-one.
Is it an all-in-one?
Yes.
So like the trailer forms. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
All-in-one.
That whole thing collapses.
Yeah, so the Seeker wings actually form the trailer at the back.
It's kind of.
It's a one piece.
It does explain. It does.
MP9's.
It does explain why the wings are weirdly large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because they're the side, and they're only copying off what Takara done with Ultra Magnus anyway.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on a little bit. We'll talk about Make Toys Grapple, which we've only seen a very brief test shot of. It looks. Yeah, I think it looks all right. I'm actually really quite up on Make Toys at the moment. I quite like. I got their Trash Talk and Cogwheel, and that's their IDW style Gears and Swerve. Swerve's amazing. Gears is Gears. Gears doesn't have a huge part in IDW.
Chock full of character. I love him.
Yeah, Swerve's amazing, and I've got him up on the shelf behind us with my first blaster as well. So yeah. Basically, if Make Toys brings something new out, I'm probably very likely to buy it at the moment.
But I mean, really, it's just it's an oversized G1 grapple.
So like,
It looks better than the TFC one though.
So it probably is, but
which one am I thinking of? Even if you look at the photo, the transforms are the same. Even
Look at MP10, Grimlock, they're all oversized G1. What?
Microphones there.
Yeah. They're all oversized G1 figures.
No, I suppose. But that one, look, that you can actually, that doesn't look like an oversized version of the G1 toy though.
What?
The MP10.
MP10.
If it's
because G1 Pro was shit.
this grapple, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, it literally, I think they've taken the G1 toy, transformation and all, and just gone for added a glass of water and gone, there's MP. Given it some articulation, $140 price tag, thank you.
Maybe.
Grimlock.
Yeah, pretty much. So, like I said, I don't really have that much of a problem with much stuff Make Toys does at the moment. I'm willing to give them a bit of a shot.
But then again, where's the Takara version? They're asleep at the wheel. Really, you know what I mean? They release 3 new molds a year.
That's okay. Takara's letting Make Toys do it for them.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean, I keep forgetting that they're all the same company anyway. So really, I should just start calling it Takara
gaps.
Final bit of third-party news: Unleash the Masterpiece Hounds. Fans Toys Willy. Was it? Yeah, Fans Toys Willy is coming out. He's a pretty good-looking hound.
He is. I quite like it.
Yeah. It is actually kind of a gap in Takara's Masterpiece line that they haven't done hounds yet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's it.
They got the Mitsubishi license. They don't do that.
Mitsubishi.
No, because it's a J, whatever the Jeep model that is. It's a Mitsubishi J35 or something. Some military nut out there.
Isn't it just a Jeep?
Yeah. But I think the original was,
Jeep.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just mentally going through Mark Bellamo's book in my head and trying to identify what model Jeep it was. Nonetheless, Takara should be releasing these on a more regular basis, though.
They should.
They should.
Well, look, we had prototypes of it. I'd say it was late March into early April, because we got this one. There was 2 others, or at least one other, and someone posted. I think Alex Chin posted 3 separate hounds comparison photos for prototypes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, so I think Make Toys has done one as well. Yeah, all they're doing.
So Takara's released 3 prototypes. So we'll,
That's weird.
So the masterpiece is coming.
the masterpiece is coming. Yeah.
They're all sort of off. You take a piece from each one, and you'd make a good
a
hand
perfect
out
one.
of it.
Yeah.
None of their head sculpts, I reckon, look right.
Mm.
And they're all different model, different design Jeeps. So
All right.
yeah.
Let us move on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and clear my throat at some point. I'm sorry. Transformers Devastation.
We dismissed this as nothing last week.
I know.
I still dismiss this as nothing.
Yeah, look, man. Yeah.
Hell, this looks amazing. I may buy an Xbox for this.
No.
But seriously, it's an action game where you get to play Transformers and you get to control the flow of a cartoon.
It reminds me of the Dragon Ball Z game I've got from your
I'm just not feeling it, man.
Yeah,
I'm just really not. I guess I'm just kind of over games where you just run around and bash random vehicle number 24 to collect the spark, and then
So what's the movie game?
Yeah,
Is Activision part of this?
But no, that's not something that the movie started. That's something that I think it was Beast Wars started.
But you know what I mean, though. Just running around and aimlessly bashing, unknown soldier number 72.
Yeah.
So you can collect this spark to power your meter, and I guess because to me it just seems like I reckon I would get bored of it in about 3 minutes.
I wouldn't get bored of looking at it.
Yeah. The artwork, beautiful. You could look at that all day. You know what I love the stuff.
The artwork does look amazing.
Amazing, yeah. But the gameplay.
There's something interesting I noticed in one of the screenshots. Prime and Megatron. I'm getting very croaky. It's very late at night. I'm sorry. Prime and Megatron were both shooting at something off screen.
They were, weren't they? I think I even commented on that. Bumblebee was in the shot. Yeah. And Megatron was like this, and then Prime was like, one shall stand and fucking shoot.
in your version of Transformers, Prime does sound like a drunk redneck.
He does. Oh yeah, it's Ironhide.
So look, there's plenty of stuff.
I think Prime's shooting at Megatron.
Megatron's going to shoot at something
behind
Bumblebee's
Bumblebee
in the way, and Prime's trying to stop him.
Yeah, no, Megatron's shooting at something off screen.
Yeah, off screen because But then again, it is very G1 accurate because they can't hit diddly squat.
And we get the axe back. So
we get the axe back. There you go. See? Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, more than meets the eye. No doubt we'll see Megatron's mace in that too. So
maybe. No, so they've removed his fusion cannon in More Than Meets the Eye. So presumably he doesn't have the mace either.
No, that one, the game.
No, More Than Meets the Eye.
No, the game.
You said thank you more than meets the eye.
They're the pilot episode for the cartoon.
Oh,
the episode.
I thought you meant the comic.
No, monsieur. No.
Oh, fair enough. Look, that actually brings us to the end of our news section. What are we what have we got left? We have excuse me. We haven't actually gone through our favorite posts of the week. Bill's gone into his contemplative pose. What is your favorite post of the week, Bill? Some awkward silence.
I don't have one because I've been too busy getting stuff organised to come up here, so I haven't been on the group that often, not that much this week.
I'm trying to think of his name.
Tell us what was in the post.
The glass cabinets with the Voltron castle, and he had the lions.
Simon
Chambers.
Simon Chambers.
That's him. Yeah.
Simon Chambers.
Love those display cabinets.
Secretary, I believe. Yes. Well done, Simon. Kudos to you for the excellent post.
Very nice display cabinets.
Yeah. I honestly had a great idea for my post of the week, and I saw it in the last couple of days, and it's gone.
Oh, Jason!
I didn't write it down. I'm so sorry. I will make up. I'll have one next week.
We'll do 2 each for next week.
2 each.
We're probably not going to do that.
No.
Because that's okay. Do we have any listener questions?
No.
No
feedback this week.
It's pretty. I'm still waiting for my question to be answered.
What was your question?
If nothing sticks to Teflon, how does Teflon stick to the pan?
Transformium.
Vibranium. And vibrates.
It's like my grandma.
I am going to suggest. I'm going to ask a question.
Yes.
Because it is actually in the show notes.
Oh, okay.
Are there any figures that you're hunting for at Supanova?
Yes.
No, I'm just gonna. Can I be brutally honest?
Yeah.
Just between us three gentlemen.
Yeah, no one's listening.
No.
No one will ever hear anything.
No,
that you say.
no. And I can trust you too.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go to Supanova for the perf.
Well, we've already had a sample of that already.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I want to get me some eye candy.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. There might be the odd, I might pick up a little knick-knack if there's a cheap enough deluxe or a Legends class, maybe a little knick-knack or a pop vinyl figure.
Yeah.
Staying next to Joel's going to be an issue.
I don't think it is. I think he sold everything today.
Oh, good.
He did. He's just going to get to Nova. It's going to get like half a cardboard box with a tumbleweed in it.
The good thing about being in Melbourne, we had anime one side and crafts on the other side, so I didn't have to see any Transformers apart from when I went for a walk around. But
So what are you looking for?
I'm going to try and do a deal on that at one of them RCs, Generations RC, and Chrome if he's got it.
Yeah, cool.
Need that.
Toys R Us are going to be releasing the Takara version of RC.
Oh, don't tell me
Isn't
that.
that weird?
I know. It's the hello, pussycat.
Oh, we've been
I want to get him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how they did Stinger at Toys R Us?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to release the LG. Is it 10 for RC? Whatever.
Is it going to be in
It's
Takara
huge.
packaging?
It's basically going to be a direct import with a little sticker on it that probably says ages 15 and up or 12 and up. Yeah, just like Stinger.
Cool. I did not know that.
They'll be coming to Toys R Us soon.
I'm actually kind of interested to get that because I do know that there is quite a more comic accurate paint job on Takara's wing blade. So that's one of those cases of Takara actually doing a more accurate comic thing.
And we all know, obviously, with what happened with the supply of the fembots, there was a lot of people that missed out on them. So, a good opportunity to get one at your Toys R Us store.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. No,
this announcement brought to you by Toys R Us.
Thank you.
I had a Masterpiece Bumblebee lined up, and that bloke's had to work this weekend, so I'm not going to be able to get that. Maybe if I can find one cheap enough, I doubt it because they're all going to be new.
Yeah,
I'm not paying 80 for him; it's too much.
Just talking.
You never know. There might be some second-hand stuff there.
Yeah, true. I'll go for a walk and see what's out there.
I have
maybe a T-shirt.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
I want a money T-shirt.
I suggest perhaps some artwork. I have some nice blank walls in here that actually could do with a little bit of Transformers related artwork.
I should have got those posters of Caden brought up.
Big TCCA banner down this hallway.
I don't know how my housemate will feel about that. So I gotta say I was walking because my housemate, I usually get the train in the morning. We were walking into the station the other day, and I said to him, "Oh hey, a couple of guys will probably be coming over on Friday night, and we'll be recording our Transformers podcast." We were walking down the stairs, and the woman, like 3 feet away from me, just turned around and just going, "Are you serious?"
Yes. Dead serious. Grown men playing with plastic.
So before I completely become a frog and get really croaky for the rest of the night, 3 figures I'm hunting for at the moment, possibly more. I'm after a Generations Drift, which might be a bit of an ask for Supanova. We'll see. But I'm also interested in Trail Cutter and Hoist. I'm fairly certain I own Trail Cutter.
Somewhere.
So I'm fairly certain I own Trail Cutter because I was traveling through Hong Kong a couple of years ago, just when his Spotlight issue came out.
Yep.
And I remember walking into one of the toy stores in one of Hong Kong's toy streets, which are amazing if you ever get to it. And there it was, sitting at the front. I was just like, that comic was awesome. I'm going to grab that. So I'm pretty sure I have Trail Cutter. I just don't really know where it is. My cat is about to interrupt everything.
Jump up.
So yeah, so I want Trail Cutter, I want Hoist, and I want Drift. Basically because if you'd be so kind as to turn the camera around a little bit towards the shoulder. There you go.
Yep.
You can just see just up in the on the corner over there. You can't really see it.
Yeah.
There is the beginnings of a little Lost Light crew.
You just need a scale ship now to match
Yeah.
the house.
Yeah, the house. I'll put quantum drives on the house.
Just watch that spark.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. What else have we got left? I think that's
What did we score this week?
I scored some stuff from Singapore.
Hmm.
I scored those Legends figures.
Yeah.
I got these. If you pass them over.
Very nice.
Lovely world. Lovely.
Dinobot.
World's smallest Transformer Dinobots. These are the vintage color versions. Except for this one with the black legs.
Yeah, got black legs.
I don't really know why that is.
They're awesome set.
Yeah.
Though, nonetheless, great set.
Is
And still sealed.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yes.
good.
Hat off, good to see.
Wait, what about the other side?
No, sealed. I checked. Taped.
How the hell did it get black legs in?
They put the legs on the toy, and then they put the toy in the box, and then they tape it.
Well, so the reason I asked is because this came from a store that's notorious for like having some pieces that are a little bit broken and then replacing them with the wrong part. So like the fact that it's sealed doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Nah, that's single.
He's very good at this.
Single tape.
Okay. Cool. Well, there's that.
Received the bill appraisal.
What else did I get?
TCCA grading, I give that a solid 80.
So what else did I get? I got a Generation Springer
Very nice.
to go with my Cloud Rock.
Great figure. That's a top-notch
really
figure.
good figure. Really
So
good.
proportionate, nice and chunky. He's solid.
He's a good, strong-looking figure.
Yes, very masculine, very...
I prefer the Sandstorm repaint.
That's a nice one too. I've seen your photo of the...
The cripple changer.
Triple change.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I've also got what else have I got up there that I brought back from Singapore?
Skywarp and stuff. Hey, you think?
Yeah, I got those Legends. And I
First
got
Aid.
First Aid.
First aid. Great figure though. I can confidently say I reckon Defensor's limbs will probably be my favourite of the Combiner Wars.
I think
Defensor does look like the best of the combiners so far.
Mm.
It's kind of weird that we haven't seen the next combiner. Like we should have seen the next combiner by now.
I think with BotCon and Devastator and everything.
So maybe they're gonna like take a break from releasing the waves raw with Devastator.
Because they have come pretty thick and fast. I mean, we wouldn't know at Australian retail, but like,
We've still got another year and a half of it.
Yeah, and then we got
they're already halfway through the
number 5.
Waves,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
But then again, keep in mind we are getting like the Combiner Wars Hunters.
Yeah.
Remember the RC repaint and the chromie and
Trying to
stuff.
fill it out.
Trying to pad out the group and then
Yeah.
a lot of variations, a lot of remodel repaints.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much it. I think that's what I'm after. That's what Brad's after.
Yeah.
I got myself a Masterpiece MPO6 Skywarp.
Nice.
Replaced the one I sold a couple of months ago.
Yeah, nice.
It hasn't arrived yet, so but I did get something today. It's a big blue Masterpiece robot for a upcoming raffle. So that's 2 MPs we got now.
Ooh.
He's a much sought after figure too. So
Wait, are we talking a Takara one?
yes.
Okay. I was going to say if it's an IGA one, I'll just buy it from you.
Yeah, straight up.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
it's
I suppose all Decepticons fly, but no.
Yeah.
No, he's sought after Masterpiece Con. So
All right.
Ooh,
and I hope to find something rare to add to it tomorrow. That's one thing I'll be just not looking forward to, just keeping an eye out.
I kind of like a comic belt buckle.
Can it transform into a cod piece? Or a chastity belt? Fembot or manbot?
If you're wearing an Autobot symbol on your belt, it already is a chastity belt.
Yeah. I kind of want something like apparel.
You want Drift's head.
Oh, funny story before we go. Coming through airport check-in, I had my Prime helmet in my carry-on.
Can I say I'm actually really disappointed that you weren't more talkative on our Facebook Messenger chat when you're at the airport, because I was going to say I want to see selfies of you all the way going through airport security with the helmet on. I want to see a selfie of you on. You can do this going back. I want to see a selfie of you sitting on the plane with the helmet on.
Yeah.
Then just let us see people in the background just going like,
what's he doing, Paul?
I would have loved to get a screen grab of the image coming through with Prime's head sitting there in the back. Because it's got the electronics, so it's got all the wires and the batteries and that.
So I want to see this on Sunday as you head back. I want to see some selfies with you in your Prime mask outside of Supanova, because in Supanova, everyone will have Prime masks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Supernova is basically like where people wear Optimus Prime masks.
Yeah.
And sure, other things. But yeah, no, it's like I want to see you walking down George Street.
We got to get you some blue trackies from those too.
We'll start getting that tawny and get the confidence up.
Yeah, I want to see you on the train
in
Sydney with your Prime mask on.
Just randoms, just walk on the top of the bridge.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you can go to the top of the bridge with it, but that's okay.
Look, go to Macca's.
That's all right. I got a chin strap, won't blow off.
Like
I don't think that's the problem.
Like Macca's.
Outside the Opera House, I would like to see you outside.
A nice touristy shot though.
Yeah. Like, with an ice cream or something.
Yeah.
Some pigeons fluttering off in the background.
Bonus points if you can get into a family group shot with a foreign family. Just someone's coming for a touristy shot and there's Brad in the back. Photo bombing. That's the word.
Actually, you know what you need to do? Just to disguise you. You need to wear the face plate. Wear the mouthpiece. And you just go up and just insert yourself into tourist photos.
Yes.
And but the real kicker is that after they've taken the photo or whatever, and you're about to bugger off, just turn around and just go, "Freedom is the right of ascension beings," and then walk off. If you had a mic at that point, you could drop it.
But one of the buttons is transform and roll out. So you photo bomb and transform and roll out.
No, don't use the electronics. Just say it. Yeah. Transform and roll out. Yeah, and then at that point, you just activate the hidden rollerblades and the shoes and plane away.
Could you get through a day quoting Optimus Prime?
I'm trying to answer with an Optimus Prime quote. I just don't have any.
Oh no, nothing. No. You'd have repeats.
Yeah.
You'd have repeats.
But
so you'd be going through KFC drive-through. Can I take your order? Transform and roll out.
So you're just saying you mean anyone, not something that matches like.
No.
You've heard the thing from Martin Malloy from years ago. This is like a nice bonus for people who are watching the podcast or listening. You've heard the Martin Malloy sketch from years ago with Patrick Stewart going through the McDonald's drive-through. You haven't heard it?
No.
All right, I'm gonna have to find it later.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's just like, hi, hello, sir, welcome to McDonald's. Hello, I'm Patrick Stewart, star of TV's Star Trek: The Next Generation. Okay, so can I take your order? It's so good. We'll find out later.
Yeah,
we might try and link to it in the show notes. I'm getting more and more croaky. It's 11:30 p.m. at night. Brad needs to be at Supanova at Sparrow's Fast.
So another 2 hours and I've been up for 24, so
don't sleep.
Don't go for that record. You're going to get really sleep. I think it's time that we call it quits. And gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. I'm going to shake everyone's hand live on video. Bill, you're going to have to put your hand about there. There we go.
He's real.
Bill's really here. There we go.
I'm here.
Thanks for watching.
No, thank you.
I can see one person watching our live stream at the moment.
Hello.
It is 11:30 p.m. on a Friday night.
Can you put your name in the screen somehow? We'll give you a personalised message.
Yeah. Tell us if you're watching.
Chat message. Yeah.
Wow.
I suppose for only one person.
Yeah.
Table 192 tomorrow.
Do come and see us. You can come and see us. And can you pass me one of those cards, please? Actually, that's all right. I can get that.
No.
You can find our lovely brand new podcast artwork.
I really like this card.
And if you come by the stand, which by the time you hear this, it's going to be gone anyway. But if you come by the stand, Brad and I will be ready to sign them for you as well.
I'm going to take one of these. I really like this card.
Excellent.
I really do. That's pretty clever. Discuss, buy, sell, trade, protect, conquer. That's just marketing genius.
Excellent. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you for listening, everyone, and we will be back next week.
Stop it! Stop it!
Stop it!